Hey y'all, I just want to take a minute to show you a few things on the system that will make your entering items even easier. So when you log into your account, you're going to click here on Enter Items, and you'll see all the different fields that you can enter. The first one is selecting your price. And there's a couple different ways you can do that. You can do it either from the drop-down menu and just select something here, or if you're on a laptop, you can just click on a 3 if you want $3, and just keep hitting the 3 till you're with the amount that is got the 3 in it that you like. And so that's one way to do it. Or like I said, you can do the drop-down menu. Something that is faster than using the mouse to move every time is to use the tab button. And the tab button will move you from box to box. And so I like to use the tab instead of clicking the mouse because that makes it faster. The next fields are the discount and donate box. They will always automatically be checked, but you can uncheck them. Remember, items that are marked to be discounted will go half price during our half price hours. Items marked to be donated, two different things will happen with those. One, they will go 75% off on our 75% off hours. And two, they will be donated if they are unsold at the end of the sale to our amazing charity. And so you can always uncheck those boxes. If you check donate, discount will automatically be checked because it makes no sense to donate something and not let it be discounted. But you can uncheck one or the other. Remember that all items priced at or under $3 have to be marked to be discounted. They must be marked to be discounted, okay? And so that box has to be checked for $3 and under items. Okay, now I can either use my tab or use my mouse to come over here to the category. Again, it's a drop down, but you can totally use your keypad to get from field to field, or from category to category. So let's say I want girls' clothes. If this field is highlighted, it's got this blue around it, I can just click on a G to get to girls' clothes. 1 gets me to games, 2 to girls' accessories, 3 to girls' clothing. So I can just click that G and not have to use the drop-down menu. The next box, and I can just tab to get to that, is the size box. Again, it's a drop-down menu, but again, you can use your keyboard and just hit that 3 to get to 3 months, or 3T, or whatever it is that you want, or whatever number that you use. The description fields are next, and those are super important. We do not allow you to just put something like shirt or pants in there for a couple different reasons. One, we need to know that every item entered in the system is a real item, not a placeholder that you're thinking you might go back and edit later. Because we fill up the sale by item count, we need to know that every item in the system is real. So we require you to enter each item one by one, which means you cannot use this power tagger. Power tagger means that you can enter 5 things or 10 things that say shirt all at one time, but we don't allow you to do that. So you cannot use the power tagger at all. So just ignore this whole section right here. So you're going to be up here in description, and what we suggest, and you'll find out in a minute why we suggest you do this, is that you put the brand on the top and the description on the bottom box. So in the brand, I'm going to type in Gap, and then I'm going to hit my tab key to make it easy, and I'm going to type in a description. And it might be, I might use SS for short sleeve, red A-line, I can use a dash, red A-line shirt with flowers. So 2 reasons you do this. 1, again, it tells us that's a real item. That's something they really have. It's not just a generic item. 2, and most importantly for you, is if your item and your tag are separated at the sale, I'm going to be able to match these 2 things back up, your tag and your item, quite likely, because there's probably not a whole lot of Gap short sleeve red A-line shirts with flowers. If it just says Gap shirt, I'll never be able to match it up. I will never know that that was your Gap shirt. So you want to be as specific as you can so that you don't lose the sale. Because if somebody comes up and has your shirt and doesn't have the tag, or has the tag and doesn't have your shirt, we're not going to be able to sell them unless we can match them back together. Okay? And so once this is done, again, you can hit the tab to go down here. We're going to skip this power tagger, but to go here to add items, and you're going to click add items. that is going to add your item in your list down here. Your item is automatically saved. Now, here's the really cool thing I want to show you is you'll notice that everything but the price stayed the way it was. The discount donate always go back to both being checked, but the category, the size, the brand, the description, all of that stayed the same. So if you have your clothes separated by boys' clothes and girls' clothes, by size, by brand, guess what? You're not going to have to redo these fields for all of your Gap items. All you have to do is go in here and change it to jeans with red piping. I'm not sure if I'm spelling piping right? But you can just change that, and look, you didn't even have to change these fields because you had your items sorted by what they were, by size, and by brand. Okay? And so now all I had to do is go select a price, because you do have to select a price every single time, because you don't want to have just entered a $30 extra saucer and then you accidentally enter a $30 pair of Gap jeans, right? And that's never going to sell. So you do have to go click on a price every time, either in the drop down menu or by clicking it and hitting that 3 or 4 or whatever price you want to put on them, right? And so now I can just add that item and I can go back in and do the rest of my 3T Gap things. And then when I'm done with Gap, I can go change this to, oops, didn't even need to get rid of the G, Gymboree, right? And add in another description here, right? And then add the item, or select the price and add the item, right? So those are really good shortcuts. Both using the tab key, using the numbers and letters on your keyboard, and having all your items sorted so that you don't have to keep changing in every single field every single time, right? That makes it so much faster. Okay, so these are just some fast ways to enter your items as quickly as possible. You can go in and edit something. You're going to go to Manage Inventory to do that. And so if I decide, you know what, oops, I accidentally did not type this description right, I can go check mark it, click on Edit Item, and I'm going to go type in blue dress with tulips. I'm all about flowers today, except I can't spell. Tulips, right? And so now I can update it, right? So you can go update those. You can go sort if you're like, oh man, I forgot to discount all of my $3 items, right? Go uncheck that and go sort by the price column, right? And I have a bunch of, crazy stuff in here. If I'd forgotten to discount those, I could go check mark, because now I'm sorted by price, all my $3 items, and I could go click as mark discounted or mark donate all at the same time, right? So I could do all those at the same time and only have to do something one time, okay? And so anyway, those are some super easy ways to take care of that. Let me see what else I wanted to tell you today. So when you're entering your items, if you're over here in enter items, you see when I go back, there's nothing here. I didn't lose what I had in there. It's all over in Manage Inventory now. Okay? So there's my items that I just entered right here in Manage Inventory. So enter items, you'll only see those items down here when you just entered them. If you were to log out, log back in again, the system times you out after a certain amount of time, those items will be in Manage Inventory. They just won't be over here in enter items anymore. When you're ready to print your tags, you're just going to click on Print Tags, and you can just click on the all, or you can selectively do it. And you're going to click here on Generate Tags. It's going to say you have selected to print 22 tags. Do you want to continue? Say OK. And it's going to generate here a PDF. And see, here are all your tags. And all I have to do is to go save that, go download it, and I can take it to Office Max or Office Depot and have them print them. So it's super easy. And they'll even cut them for you, which is amazing. And so that's the PDF, and I can give you more information about the printing later if you need to do that. Anyway, I just wanted to show you those quick things. I want you to know that these tips are all in a document that you can download, okay? If you go back to log out, and it's going to take you here where you log back in, and I want to go back to Plano login. Let's see. Oh, actually, I want to go here. I was wrong. Here on this, I went too far. Here on this page, you see here where it says click here to download our quick start guide. That is everything I just told you is right here in this quick start guide. So I'm going to click on here, and I'm going to see this, be able to bring up and print if I want to, this quick start guide, and here is everything I just told you, plus a couple more tips, okay? And so you can download this and you can see all that information that I just gave you, okay? All right, that's all I have for today. Happy tagging!